I'm fighting an energy deficit right about now, but I just completed a very powerful segment for the podcast that I'm going to display here on IGTV and other platforms. It took me a minute to really get out what I was trying to say, and also, find the right environment to record it in, because it's a lot of activity going on, especially when I was making certain points of things that are just really true, but not popular in opinion. And because I can see energy of different people and things that's going on, it was kind of obvious. Y'all gonna hear it when y'all listen to it, but whatever. I'll be back later. Their internet was working just fine earlier, especially when I had my breakfast. But now all of a sudden the internet is shitty. Whatever. It was hot out here. I sat out here for I'm outside on the sidewalk, okay? I sat out here trying to make this work. Didn't work. I was like, fuck it. Let me get an ice cream cone, get the fuck out of here, and go on about my business. The ice cream is $1. It's just $1, right? I've had ice cream before, but at the other McDonald's, not this one. And I go and they're like, oh, we're out of cones. I was like, okay. It's like, we're going to put it in a cup, which is fine. Other McDonald's have done that. Burger King does that. When they out of cones, they put it in a cup, all that. They're like, it's $2.10. I'm like, it's $1. Yeah, but we're out of cones, so I got to charge you for the cup. That doesn't make any sense, boo. You're ill-prepared and ill-equipped, so you go charge me more when you... Number one, that's false advertisement. Number two, I'm not going to make a big deal because it ain't that deep. But number three, if you don't gonna get us if we give you this good ice cream in a cup for $1, even though we charging $1. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here, are you serious? I was like, I'll go to the other McDonald's, baby. It's okay. I ain't gonna even fault you. You just trying to do your job. But that makes no sense. Okay, press on. Man, I've been outdoors all day, except for when I went into McDonald's to buy my breakfast, and when I went in Rainbow to buy my swimsuits. I've been outside. I'm still outside. So what's the problem? I remember earlier when I was outside, somebody sent me a text, yeah, we gonna stop all your loitering. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't loitering outside? You don't shut your bitch ass up. So my friend goes, where are you? I say, I'm crying at the beach. What's up? And he's all like, hey, meet me in front of the airport at 7:30. I'm come scoop you. And I was like, okay, great. And I was like, all right, fine. Since I'm over there, if I get a signal standing outside, I'm going to post my podcast. As you can see, I posted my podcast. And I waited, and he was late. And I'm like, you told me to meet you. Red flag number one. Then he comes and picks me up in a different car from the other time that we was taking out. And I was like, oh, what's this car? And he was like, oh, this is a rental. And I was like, well, what happened to the other car? Like, you said that the Jeep wasn't really your car. You had a sports car, and you was letting your friend drive your Jeep, and y'all be switching cars and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm assuming this is the other car you was talking about. And he really blank stared at me like he didn't know what I was talking about. Red flag number two, because you told me that. I ain't even know, and I ain't even asked you that. You offered that information, and that doesn't make sense. And it's too early in the evening for all of these misunderstandings. Now we cramped in the sports car, okay? And I guess whoever he was talking to hyped him up like, them American girls, you got who knows? I don't know. I don't care. I don't even care, okay? So we're going up the hill because he lives in the hills, and we're speeding. And these hills are steep and these corners are narrow. And I'm like, hey, slow down. It was giving me Princess Diana vibes. I didn't like that. And he immediately snaps. Huh? Telling him, hey, you just going a little too fast. And then it gets loud. I'm not an idiot. You're all right. You're good. You're good. And I'm like, okay, lower your tone. Just lower your tone. I'm not yelling at you. And I'm just communicating with you that I don't feel like you're making me nervous. I don't feel safe. You don't care about my safety. And you got the nerve to be playing Aaliyah Rock the Boat and she died in a plane crash. We speeding up this goddamn nigga, slow the fuck down, and furthermore, turn this shit down. God damn it. So then I did the woman thing. Okay? I was like, all right, he on flag number 2. Really, he was on flag number 3. And I was like, all right. So we get there and, we don't park in the parking space that he was in. And it's a gated community. The gates were wide open. I was like, okay, I didn't like the feel of that. I can feel things. I'm like, I don't like the way this is feeling. There's no signal up there. I'm like, okay. Like, I ain't had no signal up there. Because it's up that way. Okay. Car ain't got no roof. So, okay. We're inside the house. I just set my bag down. This is the other thing he was doing that I didn't like. And a lot of dudes have been doing it ever since this whole, Arana's destitute thing started. They take my bags and act like they're like the heaviest shit on earth. And they grunt, oh, girl, you so strong. Hey, I ain't got time to deal with your bitch ass problems, okay? Like, we not finna do this. Like, this is not what we finna do. If you want to be a gentleman and carry my bag, carry my bag. But if you're gonna grunt and complain, that kind of takes the magic out of it. And furthermore, give it back to me before you break something. I had to post about this on my page so people could come and watch these. Where I leave off. Okay, so we in the place, right? And I don't even think I was in there 5 minutes, y'all. And I'm not saying that to be cool. That's actually kind of sad because I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm there and, I asked him a simple question about his parking space. That's how this all started. A parking space. There was another car that I didn't recognize in his parking space. Because I've been to the place before. We were there the other day. We had Wendy's. We had Wendy's, I charged my phone, and then we came back to the beach. I didn't recognize the car that was there. And he parked somewhere in the front, and the gate was open. I had an ominous feeling about that gate being open. I ain't like that shit. And so I asked him about it, and he snaps. And I'm like, why are you snapping about me asking whose car is this? What's that about? And then he brings up his friend again. He's like, we switch cars. I'm like, wait, so you don't stay here by yourself? This is the one bedroom. The last time you were talking like this is your. No, I do stay by myself. But you asking about the car. Like, why? Why are you asking about the car? You want to drive it? And I'm like, what? No, I don't want to drive the car. You told me. Who car is that? That's my partner's car. Well, what? Why your partner car at your house? I don't know him. Is he coming by? And then he just is starting to make this about everything else but the obvious issue. I'm clearly going, hey, I'm noticing that something's a little off. I want to make sure I'm safe. I want to make sure I'm good. Now, if your intentions are good and on the up and up, that does not warrant an argument. We're just having a regular discussion. That shit jumped from 0 to 100 real quick, and I'm staring at him like, are you serious right now? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, since I was walking all the way down this long, steep ass hill, I'm gonna throw my first Zoom comedy show, like my first ever Zoom show. I'm gonna host it like a real motherfucking comedy show, and I'm gonna do real motherfucking material for however many people show up in the room. I'm gonna charge admission, okay? And we gonna be in there and have a good time and laugh about life and not be so serious. And I bet you I start a trend when niggas start throwing Zoom comedy shows. Because really, I like the interface of Zoom, how everybody faces each other and sees each other face to face. That's kind of like being in an intimate comedy club because you get to stare at people at the tables, and instead of you walking up to them and, being able to motion to them, I can just do it all in my computer and y'all see me and I see y'all and we laughing and we having a good time. So that's definitely happened. I didn't forget about today's tarot, but I also didn't expect to be walking down a goddamn hill. So much for Bikini and Jeeps Volume 1. Due to a budgeting snafu, I can't afford a bikini right now. As much as I know, oh, hey, 802, you better get on down, the angel number of marriage. I try not to say those words, because the power of life and death is in the tongue is real powerful, and I'm attracting abundance at all times, and I can afford things I want, but due to a budgeting snafu, we couldn't do the bikini, so I got a one piece. We finna have some swimsuit tarot readings in this bitch. One piece with the ass out. I'm gonna live my life. I'll be back. All day I've just been having weird bouts of forgetfulness. I'm not very forgetful, but I've been having weird bouts of forgetfulness all day, toppled with visions and images I did not want to see today. And just all kind of fuckery, yo. But anyway, my friend is about to pick me up. And episode 11 is out on the podcast. See, Bounce of Forgetfulness. I've been saying 10 all day, like I hadn't already dropped episode 10. And some of y'all, you know, the ones who, you know, keep me on my toes, shout out to y'all. Y'all probably looked at that and was like, I thought we just saw episode 10. I'm sorry. It's episode 11. So y'all know what 11 means. New beginnings, huh? So check it out. We talked on everything from Kylie Jenner losing her billionaire status, Floyd Mayweather being invited back to the cookout, everything. Check it out. It's good. I love y'all. Okay. Hi, I'm Arana, and I'm just minding my mother. Charging my phone for well over 30 minutes. What the fuck is this 22% shit? This shit ain't got off 22% in 30 minutes? The fuck going on? Phone in my bag and keep it in there. But yes. I'll show my face. What's up, guys? I'm about to cool off and wash my body and just soak up some goodness. And I was gonna say get some ice cream, but if they pull the same fuck shit they pulled yesterday, I ain't even finna go back to them because that was stupid. I'm gonna go elsewhere. I'll probably go to a fucking supermarket and just get a goddamn strawberry shortcake bar. Like, I'm gonna just keep life simple today. Damn it, Apple, you see this? Stop hating on me because I've been a 10. Whoever the fuck is watching me and saying this right now who think you smart. I've been charging my phone for well over 30 minutes. What the fuck is this 22% shit? This shit ain't got off 22% in 30 minutes? The fuck going on? What y'all was doing? So on purpose, this motherfucker came over here to see if I was in my tent. And then I put my phone on the charger. It wasn't charging. I see this man that just came over here to randomly chill and see what's going on. And now y'all trying to start making it rain. I already know what the military is capable of. And Grant Cardone, I'm not interested in real estate right now, so stop emailing me. Thank you. The second I saw his ass, I cursed him out because he came over unannounced and he got my phone number. That's number one. Number two, it was so sunny outside. That's why I look like this. It's hot as fuck. But I loved it though. But it's hot as fuck. There was a lady over here enjoying her ice cream and shit. And we was just over here chilling. And I was like, damn, I'm about to get in the water. I like this. And when he came unannounced. And I'm like, dude, he kept asking me what my plans are, where I'm going. Hey man, shut that shit up. I'm minding my business. I'm moving on my own speed, my own timeline. I don't want no outside energy fucking up my feng shui. I ain't trying to move with nobody else's rhythm today but mine. It's fucking Saturday and I'm minding my business. And then he kept trying to involve himself. He wanted to come in my nigga, move. I'm doing a swimsuit photo shoot at some point. Maybe I have to postpone it because you motherfuckers hating on me with this. It was sunny like less than 5 fucking minutes ago. It just got this. Seriously, it was beautiful outside. And I'm all like, okay. I was like, I woke up. I took my time. It's fucking Saturday. I walked down a goddamn hill that's the size of Laurel Canyon, and that ain't capping. That shit was like, that's why he was talking Greek. Like, oh man, I done been through this. I done had a narcissistic dad. I done dated like stupid ass narcissistic comedians. Like, I done been through this. That 50 shit was damaging. Nigga, I know manipulation when I see it. When I got up there and that shit ain't had no signal, and the last time I was there, the gate needed a remote to be open, but that shit was just ajar, and the motherfucker was speeding too, playing Aaliyah. I was like, hey nigga, this is a setup. I don't like this. And I was asking simple questions, and it created a fiery response from him, and that wasn't warranted. And I'm sitting there like, I was really happy with what I was doing, where I was at. Some incidents throughout the day had, it vexed my spirit. Peace with where I was, what I was doing. He hit me up asking what the kid is doing. Asking, can he come and be a part of what I'm doing? And can he come scoop me? And see, that's the thing. I said this in Cabo, Mexico last year, but people were so busy trying to defame me and discredit me and whatever that motherfuckers didn't get my message. But I said that shit in Cabo. Toxic masculinity is motherfuckers that try to use favors and try to use chivalry as a way to undermine you as a woman while they really doing something that's real harmful behind your back. It's bullshit. And I peep it every fucking time. Like, dudes will help me with my bag and be fucking up my bag on purpose. They don't grab it the right way. They handle it real reckless. And then the attitude, oh, this is heavy. Bitch, put my shit down. I'm a Virgo and I like things a certain way. You ain't gonna ruin my shit and you ain't help pay for it. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't do that. Put it down if you can't handle it because you a bitch. Of course, men don't like to be talked like that. And that's why I do it. Because you know what? I'm sweet as pie and I love, like, you know, shit being cool. But the minute you gonna try me, the minute you gonna find out that I ain't that and this ain't that, and it's a no-go. Just know that I'm not going for it. Okay? Okay. Then we can be friends. And then we can be friends. I just want to be friends. Okay? All right, cool. Okay. Guess who's getting in the water today, baby? This girl. I'm also going to do a YouTube video about what I like about St. Thomas. It's lit. I love it. So, I just got out of the water, and I'm about to go back in. But, I don't know how I feel about bringing my phone to the water. So, yeah, I don't have any water selfies right now. If I make a friend and get a photographer... Well, actually, I made another new friend. And he did take a couple pictures of me. But he wanted to voice drop them to me. And I was like, nah, I'm good on that. Like, thank you. Keep them in your phone. Jerk off to them later. I'm good. Ha! He was the one that took the ass shots. I was like, you're welcome. There you go. He busy with, like, his people or whatever. I might get him to take a picture of me, like, in the water or whatever. But... the phone is going back in my bag. I'm keeping this shit water free.